So welcome everybody to this morning practice. And today's practice is all about slowing down. If you do have access to a couple of bricks or soup cans or books, they might help you later, but it's not ever so important. What's more important now is that we come to our mat with the intention of giving ourselves this time to slow down. So just move the sit bones back, really feel yourself grounding onto the earth. And if it's comfortable for you to do so, perhaps you can close the eyes. We'll take one hand to our heart and one hand to the floor, the earth. So this is a little mudra that reminds us that we're all connected to the earth beneath us. And then close your eyes as you take a really full, deep, conscious breath in through the nose. Pause at the top of that breath and then let everything release. A long, full sighing breath out. And there's a quote from the Sufi poet Rumi: "When I run after what I think I want, my days are a furnace of stress and anxiety. If I sit in my own place of patience, what I need flows to me and without pain. From this I understand that what I want also wants me." So the idea really, if we sit still, the universe will deliver. And we don't have to frantically be rushing for it. So let us really consciously slow our breathing now. Breathing in for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. 2, 3, 4. Can you do that 2 more times? Notice if the mind is already racing ahead, desperate to move. Notice how difficult it is to slow down, maybe. So at this slow pace of breathing, we're now going to add our movement. So breathing in, arms rise up. 2, 3, 4. Tilt to the left. 2, 3, 4. And press into that left hand and glue your right hip down as you turn your gaze towards the sky. And now again, a very slow breath into the right lung. Inhaling up, both arms. 2, 3, 4. Now over to the other side. And just pause there as you press into that right hand to just feel the breath filling up the left lung. Soften the left shoulder, the right shoulder. Breathing again in. 2, 3, 4. We're just going to do our neck now. So as the left hand comes down, take your right arm up to the left ear and just press your right ear towards the right shoulder. Feel that stretch inside of the neck and consciously take a slow breath there. Maybe tilt the chin back. And now look up to the sky as you take your hand to the temple, the corner of the eyebrow. And when we slow down, we might feel the difference in sensation in the neck. And now take right hand to right ear and just push your head up. And as you close your eyes, rest the hands on your knees. Feel all that energy flow on the left side of the neck and take a slow breath again. And now let's do the other side. So that left hand comes to your right ear, pressing down. Feel any tension in the neck. And then look up, hand to temple. So everything is unhurried, it's slow, very mindful movement. And then take that left hand to the left ear as you press your head up. And resting hands on knees now, we're going to do really slow circles. So just close your eyes, see if you can feel where any tension is to the back. And we're kind of circling from the lower back. And now come to stillness. Before we move the opposite direction, take a breath into this stillness. And then change the directions of your circles. So keep the breath full and spacious. And the breath completely affects our nervous system. When we slow our breathing down, our nervous system responds in a really beneficial way. Come to stillness again. Take one deep breath. Just sitting in your place of stillness. And now let's come on to all fours. Again, really slowly, lazily, effortlessly. And we'll just do a little bit of work for our wrists wrists today. So we're going to turn our right hand all the way around, first 90 degrees, maybe 180 degrees, and lean back. That's going to make it slightly more intense, and then lean forward if you wish to lessen it. For all of us that use computers, our wrists can get really, we use them more one way than the other, so really important. And then let's flip that wrist back as we do that to the other side. Again, really slowly. You can get feedback from the body. So our body talks to us in very subtle messages that we often miss because our mind races. And let's take both of the hands. You might want to give them a little shake. And now as slow as a slow thing, as we take cat and cow, breathing in, drop the heart, lift the tailbone. As you exhale round into the upper back. So slowly, count of 4, 3, 2, 1. And again. So perhaps even keeping your eyes closed. Just do 2 more of these. And a lot of the ancient yogis took their influences from nature, and they noticed that tortoises and whales live a lot longer than rabbits and birds. And it's all because they breathe really slowly. So maybe you stay with this pattern today if it feels good. Maybe you come into a very slow, lazy downward facing dog. Press the arms away, press the heels down, and just start to slowly pedal the feet. And everything gets done. There's a quote from Lao Tzu, nature does not hurry, but everything is accomplished. So again, can we just take a moment now in stillness to take 2 very slow breaths. Notice if slowing down is hard for you, because that's a really good thing to know about ourselves. I couldn't do it till I was about 49. And let's slowly, slowly walk towards the front of the mat now, very slowly, like we're taking a mindful walk. Heel toes, and then come to stillness at the top of the mat, a little bend in the knees. Hold on to your elbows and sway from side to side. So slowing down, very good for our nervous system. So is repetition. So we're going to do that now. Hands to ankles. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, halfway. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the fold. Do that 2 more times, coming up halfway and down again. And this time we very slowly come all the way to stand for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms overhead. Exhale, hands to prayer in front of the heart. Press the fingertips together lightly as you take another full, slow breath in. So we're going to do a very slow sun salutation now. Imagine someone's pressed slow-mo on your record. So inhale, let's raise those arms up to the sky. Take your time. Exhale, fold all the way down to the earth. And now gaze forward and lift your left leg up and just pause here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now take the left toes down and sweep your arms up very slowly. Exhale, hands come all the way back down. Let's come back to downward facing dog. Take a moment there to breathe. Exhale, press the heels down. And now slowly come forward to the top of a push-up, a plank pose. And just pause here, gazing forward, heels kick back. Drop the knees, and on your next exhale, roll down to the ground. So this is the pace. Slowly press the hands in as you lift the heart. Take a moment at the top. Feel the lower back. Feel like you're trying to pull your heart between your armpits. Slowly come down. Soft bend in the knees. Downward facing dog. 1 huge breath into downward facing dog. And then look towards the hands. Let's take that left foot forward. Lengthen the spine as you inhale. And now lift your right leg up as you just balance here. And drop the right foot next to the left. Breathing in halfway. Exhale, we fold. Inhale all the way up to stand, resisting the urge to speed up. Hands to heart. Let's repeat that on side 2. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale to fold. And gaze forward now as you lift the right leg up. Gently drop the right toes down. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, arms come down. Left foot comes back to meet right, downward facing dog. And in your own time, come forward and lower to the ground, trying to slow it down as much as you can. Pause in downward facing dog. You might not be there yet. Look between the hands, the right foot comes in, lengthen spine, press the weight into the right foot as you lift your left leg. And left foot comes down. Little bend in the knees, count of 4, rise up to the sky. Take the hands to the heart. And again, take a moment. So when we start our day consciously, slowly, the day goes differently. Press the fingers together. And then hold on to your hips. So we're going to come into a balance again. As you breathe in, lift your heart. Slowly take that left leg behind. Can you pause here on one leg? And now let's drop our back foot down. So we're in the shape of warrior 2. The right foot is forward, the left foot is back. Inhale, arms rise up, gaze forward to that middle finger. And just sink as deeply as you can. One deep breath in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, get a little deeper. And now lean the body back as the right arm rises and just hold on to the back of the head. So supporting ourselves as we breathe into the right lung. One more breath. Really get a feel of where your perhaps body feels tender, where it feels looser. Slowly coming up to warrior 2 and then straighten your right leg as we take the triangle. We lean as far forward as we can. Right hand comes somewhere on the right leg and we lift the left arm. And now just consciously close your eyes. Where are you perhaps tensing? Can you give that left arm a little shake? And now 2 full slow breaths. In for 4, out for 4. And it is the breath that's going to deliver the goods. So really savouring it. Press into the feet. We're going to lift up for a count of 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Let the arms drop. And just perhaps give a little wiggle or a shake. So this is where we might need our bricks now. I'm changing direction. You stay the same. So we're going to do that triangle now on the opposite side, but in a very slow way. So you have a brick next to your right foot. Inhale for 4. Raise the arms. 2, 3, 4. Now open the arms wide. Right hand back, left arm forward. So this is already a twist. If that's enough, you stay here. Otherwise, exhale for 4. Left hand to the floor or the brick. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press into the feet. We're lifting back up again. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. One more time down. It can be really annoying slowing down. Notice that, because that's often a sign it's the medicine we need. This time we stay. As that left hand comes down, the right arm rises. Turn maybe to look up to your right hand. And take one more deep, deep breath in for 4, out for 4. Slightly take your right hip crease back. And then let's rise up again. Both arms come towards the sky. Now inhale. And now take the arms behind you. You might either hold onto your forearms or take your hands into what we call reverse namaste. You might see mine there like a prayer. Pull the tummy in as you lift your heart. Slowly fold for the count of 4. And gaze at your back foot. Take one deep breath in, 4, out 4. Press into the feet as you slowly roll up. Take the hands to the sky, inhale. And then step your back foot in to meet your front foot. Pause at the top, one hand to heart, one hand to tummy. Notice how it feels in your body, your nervous system to have really slowed down. Hands to hips, leg forward, slowly. Let's raise that right leg back. So balancing on the left, it might be a very different experience to the right. Can we slow down, lengthen spine, draw the lower belly in? And gently drop back, warrior two. The arms are out wide, the feet are firmly planted, and we're fixing where we look. It's called dristi. We look at the middle finger of the front hand. 2 breaths, in for 4, out for 4, just sinking as low as you can and staying there in stillness. And then lean back, support your head with that left hand. Remember the support that's always there for you as you reverse your warrior. And just savor this next breath like you've never experienced a deeper one as this. Slowly come up, straighten the leg. Perhaps we slightly hop the back foot in as we take the triangle. 2 wide arms, lean forward and slowly come into it. Right arm rises, left side of the neck is parallel to the earth. 2 big deep breaths in for 4, out for 4. Slowly rise, hands to hips, slightly hop the right foot back. So once again, we're coming into twisted triangle now, but in a very sort of slow, mindful way. Inhale, arms rise. Pull the tummy in, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale here. Exhale down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Press into the feet, inhale up. 3, 2, 1. Do that 2 more times. I think journey, not destination, feeling everything along the way. And this time we stay there. As the right hand comes down, we draw the belly and take your left hip back and look up to that left thumb. Press firmly into the center of the right heel and draw yourself back up again. And face forward. So once again, we either take our hands to reverse namaste or we hold the forearms. Breathing in as you rise. Exhale, come to fold. And when we slow these poses down, they're actually much more strengthening. So press into both feet. Let the head be heavy as you look at the back foot. Again, 2 big, full, slow breaths. Slowly lift and pause. Step the back foot in to meet the front foot. So coming down to the earth now, taking the feet hip width apart, we're going to come via a squat. Now, not everyone likes this body pose, so you might come not so far down at all. See if you can linger, forearms on thighs. Some of us might come all the way down. And there's no prize or better pose. Just pause wherever you are as you breathe. And we sink down. So coming into some bridge poses now, some back bends. So these are where we get our energy for the day. But again, we're slowing down. So your knees are bent, feet are flat. As a rough guide, you can touch the center of your heel. Press your palms down for this first one. And as you inhale, we're going to move on the exhale. So breathe in at the bottom. Press feet into the earth and slowly peel up for an exhale. At the top of your bridge pose, take another deep breath in. And then slowly peel down on the exhale. So we're only moving on the exhale. Add the arms now if you wish. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, press into the feet. Lift the hips. Float the arms overhead. Pause at the top, breathe. Exhale, come down. So 2 more of those with your breath. Next time we're up in the bridge, you might stay there. And that can be arms overhead. You might interlace the palms beneath you, or you might come into full wheel if this is in your practice, where you take the hands to the head, or either side of the head, so you've prepared the wrists and you lift yourself up. So wherever you are, just making sure it serves you. And take 2 more full breaths. Slowly come down. Slowly lift the knees up. And again, a gentle rock from side to side. Another little thing that our nervous system finds comforting. That's why we rock our babies. And now slowly, we lift up. So just notice your energy following this practice. You might find you feel a lot more grounded. Let's just lift the heels up and consciously lengthen the legs in front of us. Just 1 forward fold today. Inhale, arms rise up, taking our time. And exhale, we fold, tucking the chin. Wherever you are is the right place. We're just sitting still. 2 deep breaths all the way down to the lower back. And when we move quickly, just like the birds and the rabbits, we breathe very rapidly. So we might be doing a lot of poses, but maybe we're not really benefiting from them if our breath is shallow. 1 more very full deep breath. And on the exhale, pull your tummy in and slowly roll up, roll the shoulders back. And just pause here in this pose called Dandasana. It means staff pose. So thinking of like a bamboo, very flexible but strong. Lift the heart. And now let's slowly roll onto our back. Bring those knees once again into the chest. We're going to take both our knees and our arms over to the left. Now with this left hand, as you inhale, rub your middle finger all the way at the right forearm, across the heart, and then out to the other side. So just uncoiling the shoulders. 1 more time. As you inhale, lift the left arm up to the sky. Let it sit on top of the right hand. And now slowly uncoil. And as that left shoulder blade reaches the earth, look towards your left thumb and just take 2 full breaths in for 4 and out for 4. And now pull your tummy in, slowly bring those knees to center. And this time we bring the right hand on top of the left. So taking our time, 2 unravelings, as it were. So inhale, right fingers roll up the arm, across the heart, out to the other side. 1 more time. And then pause, looking over to that right thumb, dropping the right shoulder blade, closing the eyes, taking 2 full deep breaths in for 4 and out for 4. And slowly come back to center. So finishing with a little restorative pose, if you wish, where we take the feet together and the knees wide. So for me, this is where I need my bricks or books just to support the thighs a little bit. And we're just going to take both hands we'll take 1 hand to tummy, 1 hand to heart. Excuse me. We're going to take a practice now called climbing breath. Very good to open our lung tissue. Good if we have COPD. So breathing into the center of the heart. Pause at the top and now breathe in some more. And now breathe a long, full, spacious breath out, maybe up to a count of 8. 2-part breath in, breathing into center of heart. Pause, breathe in some more. Long breath out. 2 more of those. And now the breathing might settle now to a more natural one. You might also lengthen the legs away from you, or you might choose to stay where you are. So coming into the final place of stillness, which is really where yoga is trying to get us to. And allow your eyes to close. And just a little reading from Pico Air. In an age of speed, nothing can be more invigorating than going slow. In an age of distraction, nothing can feel more luxurious than paying attention. And in an age of constant movement, nothing is more urgent than sitting still. So closing the eyes, allow the body to drop really heavily into the earth. And see how you feel after being consciously slowing down and unwinding. Let the eyes close, the shoulders soften. Either feel with your hands the breath in your belly or get a sense of that. Feel the weight of the hips. And breathe in now as if you're breathing into your whole body so consciously. And breathe out as you settle into stillness. And this breath is the yoga that you take off your mat with you into the rest of the day. When you breathe well, you live well. Bring in more oxygen. Good for our immunity, our sleep, our health, our bodies, our brains. So one more consciously slow breath now as you lie on the earth. Just breathe in. Give yourself a full body stretch. Stretch the arms behind you. Wiggle the toes. And try to stay with this slow energy that you've cultivated as much as you can into the rest of your day. Bringing the knees in towards your chest, perhaps, a little rock. You might feel tired, but you will get a little boost of energy from this slowing down. Roll onto one side. Press yourself up into a seat. Thank you so much for slowing down with me. Let's take one final slow full breath in together. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to your heart. Namaste.